everybody, what's up? It's good to see y'all again. I am loving this here. Y'all gonna have to excuse me because I'm in love over here. I feel cute today. But anyway, I just want to bring y'all a story time about the time I went to jail for 7 pounds of weed. Don't be disappointed in me, y'all. I swear I learned my lesson. I did my time, okay? Or did I? Y'all gonna have to find out. Watch the whole video. If you're new, hi. Nice to meet you. Stay, get comfortable. If you returning, welcome back, baby. All right, I'm gonna stop being silly. But I got my teddy here, and he gonna do story time with me. So, disclaimer, I don't got no record. I ain't no criminal. And this ran in the newspaper and online articles. My lawyer had brought me, he told me, and he brought me the clips, but it ran in a few news articles, blogs, or what have you. And yeah, if I find it, I'll insert a picture, a clip, or something, so y'all can, just to give y'all a little bit of receipt, because this story is old. This happened a while ago. So anyway, I was dating this dude. Like, he was the one that made me feel like I wanted to match my panties with my bras. Best way I can explain it. Like, he made me feel like I wanted to grow up and be a woman and be like, you know what I'm saying, get it together, because I'm a tomboy at heart, you know, always have been. So so this one particular incident, he sold drugs, is how he made money, and whatnot. I always kept a job. I've always believed in working and holding my own. I don't care what nobody else doing. So I was going to work and doing my thing, and it came a time where we fell on a little bit of a hard time. Now, knowing what I know now and thinking back, like, it wasn't even a hard time. It was not a hard time at all. Like, we had money put up. Like, he had good money, y'all. You want no food. But anyway, well, despite what I'm about to tell you. Anyway, he made this plan, you know. He had this connect in California. He wanted to get this, you know, this rare strands of weed and, you know, get it out here, get this money. So I really didn't have much of a say so when it came to them type of decisions that he did. Like, I was just counting money at the crib, making sure house was clean, we had clean clothes, yeah, stuff like that. I was going to work and taking care of the crib. I was cooking and cleaning and doing my part. So he found this connect in Cali. He wanted to go, and in my mind, I'm like, damn, I want to go to Cali, but for the reason he's going, I don't need to be there. So I had made it up on my mind. I'm cool. I don't want to go. He had somebody that was going to go with him, so he didn't have to take this long ride by himself, because from Chicago to Cali, it was 24 hours almost. Like, literally a long ass drive, because it was rough. So anyway, at the last minute, when it was time for him to leave and go make this trip, the person that was supposed to go with him backed out. So I didn't want my dude to go by himself. I didn't want him to be left out here. If something happened to him, nobody was gonna know. Like, I just didn't want to do that. So I was like, if anything happened, we gonna do this together. Like, I'm gonna be there with you. Fuck that. So I decided to go with him, you know, packed up my stuff. Boom, we got a rental. We cut out. We took turns drive. He drove as many hours as he could. I drove as many hours as I could. I slept. He slept. You know, we back and forth until we made it to Cali. Okay. We get to California. We meet up with the dude. You know, he bring us to his crib. We stayed at his crib, him and his girl. They gave us a room, you know, set us up real nice. Like, it was late when we got there, so we just talked, got to know each other. Hey, what's up? You know, shared a few laughs, a few drinks, and it was bedtime. I took a shower. We goes to bed. Wake up the next morning, and it's we weed shopping, basically. I ain't even go cut no corners with y'all. Keep it real. We was weed shopping. So this dude, you know, he bringing duffel bag out the duffel bag, you know, with all these different kinds of weed in it. And we opening up pounds like, okay, set that over here. Okay, that's so, you know, we putting it together. We shopping, we trying to get what we gonna get. So, well, okay. So he make his decisions. We decide what we getting, and we pack this shit up. They packed it up, got ready to go. I grabbed my stuff together. That was that. And I did take my pit bull with me, my girl at the time, China. So, blue nose pit bull. I miss her so much. But she was with us, and we packed up the stuff and we got ready to go, because we literally did not stay after. We didn't stay to sightsee. We didn't go swimming. We didn't do nothing. We didn't go nowhere. We went straight there, got our package, and we headed right on back out. So he tells me, like, boom, take the dog for a walk, you know, feed her, let her get some exercise, because we finna get back in this car and get back on this long ride. So I'm like, bet. I takes my baby, we walk, boom, boom, boom. I'm at the corner. At this point, I'm nosy sightseeing. I really don't even remember what I saw. I really don't remember, but I wish I would have paid more attention. I'm looking around and whatnot. La, we in Cali. He pulls up on us on the corner. When she ready, y'all get in the car. Did that, we out. So we heading back out. He put all our stuff in the car, whatever. We're driving, and I hear him. I'm in the car asleep. He driving, and I hear him like, oh, crap, or damn. So I jump up, and I'm like, what? We finna get pulled over. No, like, OMG. So everything I can think of is going through, like, everything is going through my head, like, who phone number can I remember? Because if I go to jail, I gotta call somebody. I gotta call my grandma. She need to know where I'm at. Like, I gotta call my family. Like, I'm trying to keep it together at the same time, make sure I know what's going on. So he driving, he pulls over. And I'm like, now mind you, okay, we had been driving. At the time we got pulled over, we had been driving for some hours, right? We had smoked a blunt in the car when we first left, I think. And that's when after that I wound up going to sleep in the car, and then we get pulled over. So the weed we had smoked was like the best out of all of the 7 that we picked. So of course the car was skunk funky, baby. Okay. So I didn't know, because we've been in the car. Obviously we was used to it. So they pull us over. They tell us, you know, they license registration. It's a rental. He get all his stuff. He comes back to the car. At the time he had called for backup, he comes back to the car. Can y'all step out? My dog in the backseat gone crazy. And I'm like, okay. So we get out the car. They're searching the car. They handcuff us. They put our hands behind our back and sit us on the side of the highway. So we sitting back to back like this. And we coming up, we putting together what the story was. So he talking to me, not moving his lips at all. And me too. Like, we just having a whole conversation the best we can without getting caught talking to each other. So we iron out the details. And then, yeah, they get us up. Obviously we going to jail. My dog is going to jail. It took like 5 of them to try to get her out. Eventually they unhandcuffed me to get her out and put her in the canine unit, because my baby wasn't going. China was a beast. Do you hear me? She wasn't going. So put her in a car. They take us to jail. And I'm sitting there and I'm just like, damn, I knew, like, what was I thinking? Why would you even do this? Why? You just had to be there for a mug. But at the time, I'm very caring. I care about people. I see stuff through to the end. I'm not going to leave nobody hanging. Good or bad, I take what I take what I'm responsible for, but I don't leave people hanging. But anyway, that's what I was doing. So I'm like, damn, this is crazy. So now I'm wondering, like, man, what kind of charge is this gonna be? Like, how long am I gonna be here? Like, what is my life about to be? Like, this is nuts. I've been to jail before, but I ain't never been for nothing like this. Or, you know, drugs to this magnitude. Like, I was under the age of 16 when I got, like, when I went to jail most of the time for, like, having a blunt or having some weed in my pocket or something like that. But anyway, this was on another scale. She was scared. So, so anyway, they take us to the jail or whatever. They booking us. He acting a fool. They had to have like six officers come down with, they got shields and batons and helmets. Like, they is about to go to war. I'm thinking somebody in here finna go nuts. I'm like, what are you bringing in here? This is like exciting at this point. Cause I'm sitting here like, okay, I'm just getting booked and they asking me questions, but this a whole show. So he come in and they got him handcuffed. You know, it's like 5 of them holding him, and then 5 of these dudes on the elevator come down and they come off and they like, yeah, whoever this is don't know who they messing with. And I'm like, damn, whoever this is about to be good. Like, I'm about to watch this. He come in and I'm like, oh my God, it's my dude. It's my other half is acting a fool. So now I'm scared. So I'm like, I'm looking at him. I'm like, dude, calm down. He look at me. Boo, you okay? I'm good. He, all right. They slam him on his chest. The other officers, they rush in, you know, they slam him, you know, they slamming him around or whatever. They ain't hurt him too bad, you know, but they was upset so that they had to go through that. So anyway, he was straight. We get booked and, yeah, I was so scared. So they put me in a cell with this girl that was there for killing a Somalian dude. They called her the $1 million baby in that neighborhood. So we got pulled over in Nebraska and Grand Island, leaving when we left California. So however long it is from California to Grand Island, Nebraska, that's how long we was driving before we got pulled over. Yeah, once we got booked, obviously the rest, like, it wasn't nothing else to sell. I went to jail. They put me in the cell with this girl. They checked on me every 15 minutes. Like, if y'all was scared that she was gonna kill me or not, why would y'all put me in here with her? But whatever. So they gave me this little, y'all know the towel it's not a face towel and it's not a bath towel, but it's in between. It's a hand towel. We had to use that to wash up with and sleep under if you needed to sleep under something. Mind you, in jail it's cold as hell. I had the top bunk. I had no blanket. It was cold. And I was upset. And if you're using that towel to wash up, most of the day is wet, right? So by the time you go to sleep, you ain't sleeping under nothing. Anyway, this was horrible. Every 15 minutes they checked on me. This girl, she was nice. You know, I wasn't worried or nothing. But I learned a lot about the girls that was in there. And I'm like, y'all ain't nothing like me. Like, this is a horrible situation that I'm in. This is not my life. And that's the moment, at that moment, sitting in jail, I talked to God and I was serious. This was the first serious, real conversation I had with the man. And deep down from the bottom of my heart, I was meaning every word that I said to him. And it went just like this. I said, God, if you get me through this situation and you let me out of here with no record, I promise, guarantee with every ounce of my being, I will not go back to that life. I guarantee you I won't, because this ain't for me. She ain't to be sitting up in no jail cell, y'all. I can't be prison poon. This ain't what it is. So God came through on that one. I sat in jail for 6 days. 6 days, God gave me that situation to learn a lesson, because I was going down a rough path. I was out selling drugs. Obviously, I was making money, doing me, going to school. I was doing a lot. And I was just getting involved. I was around some people that wasn't the best influences for me. They weren't trying to get me better. They weren't trying to, show me better. So that's what I was falling into. And that was my dude. I loved him and I wasn't finna leave him out there like that. So, he wound up bonding both of us out of jail at like 1 o'clock in the morning. He acted the fool, got on their nerve, and they finally let us out. He got a rental, a room, got my dog back. I was really scared that she was going to die because they was telling me in Nebraska that they was trying to ban pit bulls. They was trying to ban pit bulls at all, you know, get rid of all of them. And I'm like, not my baby. Like, she didn't do nothing wrong. So he got, you know, he got her and whatnot. I lost so much weight, y'all. The clothes I had on when I went to jail in 6 days, they did not fit me. Did not fit me at all. And when they took us, when we had to go to court, when we had to go to bond court and all that kind of stuff, they shackled hands. It was connected by a chain to my feet. And I had to just like, I had to scoot. I couldn't even really walk, y'all. I was like scooting like a slave, real life. And the problem was that it was only me and my dude that was shackled up like that. Out of all the people that was going to court, we was the only ones that was shackled up like that. Maybe due to the nature of the crime. I don't know. Maybe nobody else had nothing that bad. But no, it was some murderers up in there. It was some murderers up in there. But anyway, this how they was doing us. So, you know, we made it through that. He bonded us out. My grandma, I wound up talking to her. My lawyer, my public defender was the best public defender in the world. If I can find him, if I can find out his name, like, I swear to you, I'm about to write him. And I'm just going to, again, tell him thank you. Because when I left that, when I had to go back to court for that, because when they bond us out, obviously, when he bonded us out, my grandma sent money. He had money already. He had credit cards and whatnot up the wazoo. We just made our way on back home. And, yeah, we just lost out. You know, whatever. We took that L. We moved. We kept it moving. When I had to go back to court for that, my dude was on the run by then. He had committed a murder or what the fuck ever, doing dumb stuff. That's a whole different video. But yeah, we made it back home and I had to go to court. He was on the run. My best friend drove 9 hours away with me to Nebraska to go to court. When I made it to court, the judge told me, Miss Banks, I'm glad to see you, because if you did not come back, I was sending the best bounty hunter I could find for you. And when he told me that before I left, when he let me out of jail, y'all, I was like, okay, oh, okay, I'm coming back, sir. I promise I won't run. I promise I won't run. I had no intention of running from that. But anyway, when I went back, he was like, I'm glad to see you. Dismissed. That one number God, y'all. That one number God, y'all, because he didn't show up. He didn't show up for court. They could have easily put that on me and put a body in jail and got the money for it. But God wasn't having none of that. God put his hand on these people in the whole process. When it came to me, God let these people know, you ain't gonna do her like this. Cause I didn't send for that. That's not what she get. So I was grateful for that. So let me rewind back to when we first got locked up. We had to obviously like talk to an investigator or something. So the police kept telling me that he told everything on me. Like, they like, oh yeah, we seen this 1,000 times. The girlfriend take the rap, the dude get off, you know, blah, blah, blah. You need to just tell us the truth. And so we can keep it moving. And I'm like, I don't know what to do. So I'm sitting there like, damn. Do I listen? Do I believe them? Do I stick to the script? Like, what do I do? I literally had a split few seconds to figure it out. And I'm sitting there and my mind is going. I'm like, something just told me, stick to the script. Stick to the script. So I did. I stuck to the script. Everything they told, you know, they asked me all these questions. I told them everything. I told them what happened. And they took me out the room. They put me in an empty room with a bunch of chairs. And my dude was on the other side of the room. He's sitting there handcuffed. So when he throw me in the room and the dude walk out, I look at him and I'm like, yo, they told me you told everything on me. Like, what's up? He like, they told me the same thing about you. And I'm like, did you talk to anybody? He was like, yo, I ain't talked to nobody yet. I'm like, I just talked to the investigator. He like, what you say? I stuck to the script. So he already knew what to say when he went in there, right? So that was, again, I feel like, you know, there were moments where I got blessed. You know, God made the situation happen the way that he wanted it to happen, because there's a path for my life, and he said, this one ain't it. You know, selling drugs and running the streets for the rest of your life is not what you to be doing. So I took that to heart, and I vowed to not get involved in that. And I did. When I got out of jail, I came back home. I did everything I was supposed to do. I got my life together. I did right. And it turned out to be the best thing in my life. It turned out to be the best thing I ever did. Like, he been in jail for that little murder since then, you know. We ain't been I don't talk to him. I'm not dealing with none of that. I completely changed my life. I got rid of all the people that was around me that meant me no good, and I moved on with my life. So yeah, tell me what you think. He like, you rough, girl. So yeah, that's it, y'all. That's that one time I went to jail for 7 pounds. And by the grace of God, and again, I don't have a record. He let me out, you know. I'm still clean. I'm straight. I ain't had nothing similar happen since. And I'm very skeptical, and I watch the people that I'm around and the decisions that I make and the stuff I choose to do. So yeah, if y'all got questions about it, or let me know what y'all think. Am I crazy? Does it change how you think of me? If you thought anything of me. So yeah, I'm grateful for learning the lesson, and I'm grateful for that being my awakening, that being my moment, that being the moment where I had nothing else to fall back on except God. And he delivered. He came through. Like I said, I sat there in that jail and I was like, listen, I cannot live like this. I need you to fix this. And not only did I say it, but I felt it right here, because I didn't have nothing else to fall back. I didn't have nothing else. I was real. It was a true, raw, real emotion. And he heard me. He heard me, and he knew I meant well. He knew I meant well, and that wasn't me. So that's it. This video is long enough. Well, we on 22. So yeah, if y'all got questions, y'all wanna hear some more story times, let me know. I got other stories. Yeah, I'm gonna be doing some more of these, because this was fun, and it's something like therapeutic to talk about the things that you've gone through, and you know, good or bad, because I own all my flaws. I know what I did wrong, I know what I did right, and I know where I'm going, and I'm not perfect. So I'm still a work in progress like everybody else. And if you watching this, don't beat yourself up about the stuff that you've done in your life. And if it's something that you want to change, just do it. It's, you know, it's up to you. It's completely up to you. You can do whatever you want to do in life. So y'all have a good one. Thank you for watching. Thank you for staying tuned. And I'll see y'all in the next one.